Hi everyone, this is Ocean Spirit Tarot. Tonight I'm going to do a short read for Pisces. And as I was doing your pre-shuffle, we have the Seven of Wands from a different deck. So, and it come out with a strength. You definitely, I don't know at the moment if this is to do with your work or this is a relationship, so I'm going to give you two ways. But it's definitely something that has caused you a lot of stress. You've tried to build and you've tried to make it work, but you even tried to give support, but you start to lose money or you start to lose stability. And in the end, and the Seven of Wands even speaks of that. So that's where that energy, the Seven of Wands, is just infused into this. So it's definitely something that has caused you a lot of stress. But at the bottom of the deck was the Ten of Swords. But you've got to have strength about it. Whatever's going on, you've got to keep your strength about you. So let's shuffle and see what comes out. That's just what I got in the pre-shuffle. And to have that Seven of Wands from a different deck in there, from when I've previously used it, it obviously wanted to be shown. Because I didn't use this deck in the last two reads, I decided I'd pick a different deck, and that's what we've got. And that's just what kept showing. So, your Queen of Cups, first one out, with the World. And the World kept showing up in the pre-shuffle too. Change, something completing, something different. You've completed something, whether it's to do with work, whether it's to do with a relationship, but there's something. But there's a lot of fighting going on. Something, it might not even be fighting, but something is causing you a lot of stress. And it's becoming to the point where you can't handle it anymore. Because there was the Ten of Cups that was reversed too. You're not getting fulfillment from it anymore. Knight of Coins. With the Knight of Cups. Oh, look, you got the Empress at the bottom. Beautiful. Straight away, but what I see is something is making you feel sick. Something's giving you anxiety. Look, you got the Empress, the Fool, the Nine of Cups. Someone definitely sees you very stable, very abundant. Someone sees you very independent, and or maybe you've realized that yourself, because you've got the Five of Swords, something that has caused you so much stress with the Ten of Cups. Something that you really love, something that you've been doing is been causing you a lot of stress, and maybe you've realized it yourself that you don't deserve this. You're looking for a new beginning. You've leveled up. You've taken control of whatever's been going on, and you're not accepting it anymore. You're not accepting the stress and the anxiety. I see a lot of anxiety. A lot of fiery, like, blowing up. Like a lot of fighting. I do see fighting. Alright, you got the Ace of Coins. That's someone wanting to bring through an offer. But then you got the Six of Swords. Then with the Four of Coins. So someone's holding on. Someone doesn't want to let go. But these swords is just all anxiety and up in your head. What's going on, Pisces? Wow. Alright, you got the Hangman, you got the Sun, you got the Tower, the King of Wands, the Eight of Swords, with then the Moon. You're surrendering to something. I feel like you've got 3 different energies around you. You've got 3 different energies. 2 that are very immature and it could be in a workplace, and then you've got a King of Wands. The King of Wands is up in their head. They're paralyzed with anxiety. They're stressed, but they're not showing it. The Moon's illusions and keeping things hidden. But then you've got these 2 Knights, and they see how... I feel like they're trying to take advantage. They see how much love and how much support you give to people. They show how kind and generous you are. But there's definitely a Tower being... I think you've just surrendered to it all, and the Tower is coming down. Whoever's trying to hold on and is causing you so much stress, it won't be for much longer. The Tower rattles everything around you. It takes down anything that doesn't belong in your life. Anything that's unstable. And anyone that's holding on to you and holding on to your energy is gonna fall away. That's gonna dissolve. Because the sun lights everything up. The sun lights up the illusions and the things around. And the sun brings through brighter days. It brings through the truth. But the Moon does too. The moon's all about illusions and keeping things hidden, but as well, when the Moon comes out, it lights up everything that's in the dark, everything that you can't see. But your Sun's a masculine energy, and you've got... I see 3 masculines here. Because the Moon's the female. But at the same time... whatever's going on is going to be seen. You're going to see it. The illusions are going to break. You are going to see what needs to be seen. And I think you can already feel it. You already have an idea. You already sort of know whatever it is that it isn't good. Whoever it is, whoever's playing the games, the manipulation behind the scenes, you can already feel it. And the moon's coming to light it all up, and it's going to be shown for what it is. That's a really confusing, and there's so many people involved, so many energies. This could be, okay, if it's in a job situation, it could be people around you in the job, talking things, manipulating things behind the scenes. If this is a relationship, then there's other people that are involved. It's either family, it's friends, it's something, there's a group of people that are involved, because there is multiple energies in that read. I just want to grab another couple of cards. There's our world. Yeah, got the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. And that's exactly what I was... There's at least 4 people that are in this. And that's not just because they come out. I already picked up that there was at least 3 to 4 people that are involved. Because it just seems to be so many energies going on. It's really... everything's all entangled. But you definitely... But whatever it is, you've got a new start. You've got a new beginning, and things are going to come to light. You're going to see what needs to be seen. Yeah, look, you got the Knight of Swords. That's that truth coming through, and truth is going to be spoken. But look, you got the Devil. That's that explosion. That's that anxiety, entanglement, that manipulation. And then you got the Page of Cups. All I can say is whatever is going on, it's a bloody headache. And no wonder it's causing you stress and anxiety. But I think you need to kind of retreat a little bit and listen to your intuition. And not think so logical about things. Really listen to your intuition and go within. And if you take a step back from the situation, you will probably see it for what it is. Because, holy crap, you've got a lot going on. But always remember that you are the Empress. The Empress listens to her intuition, and she knows what's right and what's wrong, and she sees the things that are hidden, and she does what's good for her. And that's exactly who you are and what you have, and you have that new beginning coming through with the Nine of Cups. And that's beautiful. That's fulfillment. And that's what you want. And you had the World there as well, which is completion. And the World showed up not once, it showed up twice, because it was in the pre-shuffle as well. So whatever you have going on, the moment you see it for what it is, and you see the manipulation and whatever is going on, the jealousy, you take a step back from it all. Maybe just walk away is the best thing to do. But yeah, you've got really good things coming the moment you get rid of whoever or whatever these energies are that are around you. But anyways, that's what I have for you guys, Pisces. If you want a little bit more info, maybe have a listen to some of my collective reads, because yeah, I think there was one that I put out today, and been a few different ones that have got a few different energies and things around, because I have seen there has been a few for the collective lately, and there's a few energies that are around watching. But yeah, anyways, I hope that helps. Bye.